Hello, welcome back to Cambridge O-Level YouTube channel. In previous videos, we discussed about dichotomous case. Under that, we discussed about the spider case. If you can remember, we discussed about plant-related dichotomous case and animal-related dichotomous case. If you need further information, you can watch previous two videos. So basically, we discussed about spider keys as here. In here, if you go through this, can you see it? Can you see here? This is just like, and we are considering as the legs of spiders. That's what we are calling it as spider keys. But in your question paper, if they are asking you to write or do a numbered key, in that case, it is quite different. So today we are going to talk about numbered keys. A numbered key is also a kind of dichotomous key. The same thing will be happening in that case also. We are classifying and identifying organisms. Maybe basically it is an animal or a plant. We'll see how it works. Each step has two choices. This is why it's called dichotomous, and you choose the opinion that matches the organism. And in here, the most important thing is we are writing by using numbers. Each choice leads you to another number step. You continue until you find the name of the organism. Here, just go through. I have given you one example. Here, suppose that I have given you few animals like bird, insects, mammals, and reptiles. In here, can you see? Here, they have mentioned go to step 2, go to step 3, right? It means if there are more than one animal, in that case, we are not going to write their numbers as in spider case. Just have a look. In this case, even if there are two animals, even we wrote all the names of animals. But in numbered keys, if there are more than one animal, we are not going to write their numbers, write their names, right? We are going to write their names. Here, can you see 1 AB, 2 AB, like that way. There is a series of numbers. So this is also easy to identify organisms and also for the classification of organisms. So we'll do few examples in here. We will take these two examples also. I will be taking butterfly, sea anemone, earthworm, and owl. Or else under this one will do. It will be easy for you. Taking the same animals. Okay. So in here I will put 1 and put A and 1 and A. Okay, under that I am writing what is the characteristic that we took at the very beginning. Here, can move, can't move. I am writing can move. And I'll put 2 here. This B can't move. So this is the same characteristic, but we have taken the opposite of this characteristic. So A, B, like that way you have to write. If you're using simple, it is better to use simple. First one, A is can move. Second one is, it means B is can't move. Can move. Who can move actually? Here butterfly can. Earthworm, owl, bat, they can move. But we are not going to write their names here. We will be writing instead C2. Can't move will be C animal. So as there is only one animal, I will be writing that. That is okay. In here, we will be writing the name of the animal if there is only one animal. If there are more than one animal, in that case, we will be writing a number. So this 2 will be this. In here, I am writing 2. 2A. 2 again A. Right? This 2, right? This 2 is this 2. Okay? So in that case, that remaining 4 animals will be indicating but by this second opinion. What is the thing that we wrote in there? I will be writing the same thing here. Having wings and don't have wings. Have wings. Have wings and don't have wings. That is B. Who are the animals having wings? Here, bat, owl, and butterflies are having wings. So you can't write all the animals. So in here I'm writing C3. Don't have wings will be earthworm. Right? Then again, this 3 will be indicating in here. So I am putting 3 over there. And that 3 will be indicating bat, owl, and butterfly. What is the other thing we wrote? About the beaks, right? Has a beak. You have to put A. Has a beak. That is what? That is owl. Then B will be the opposite characteristic. Don't have beak. Who don't have beaks. According to this one, you don't have beaks. Just have a look. Bat and butterfly. So can you write their names? No, you can't write. As there are 2 animals, you can't write. So you have to write C4. So in here, that C4 will be indicating in below. Right? This C4 will be this. Okay. Then we'll take A again. That is 1. So the remaining animals are butterfly and bat. What is the thing that we took? Have a ear. Sorry, have an ear. B is don't have ears. Okay. has an ear, that is bat. Don't have an ear, that is butterfly. Just have a look and move under that butterfly, earthworm, owl, and bat. Four organisms will be represented by the C2. So the 2 will be indicating that 4 animals, and you have right has wings and don't have wings. So has wing will be indicating by butterfly, owl, and bat. But you can't write their names as there are 3 animals, so you put C3 there. But don't have wings will be only 1 animal, so you wrote that here. So the C3 will be indicating here. So I have taken has a beak, that is owl, and the remaining 2 animals will be butterfly and bat. So as there are 2 animals, I have mentioned C4 there. And that C4 will be indicating butterfly and bat. To that I have taken have here, has here, and don't have ears. So that is butterfly and bat. Okay. We'll take the next example. That was crab, bat, snail, slug, bat. We'll do it. Okay. I'm taking it again and I pasted it. Okay, you're right. We'll do it like this way, right? There may be, this is not the only way that we can do the numbered key and the spider key, whatever, these characteristics may be changed according to the way that you are taken. Maybe at the very beginning, you can take having shell. According to this one, I have taken having slimy body and don't have slimy body, or else you can take having a shell, don't have shell, having wings, don't have wings, like that way these characteristics may be changing. So somehow you have to do this one. So in that case, it doesn't matter if the characteristics are changed, but the specific things you have to keep in your mind is somehow you have to take one organism to the bracket, right? We'll do it quickly. I will write this one. You have to put one. These are the key things that you have to remember. You put one and A. One A. That is having a slimy body. Then don't have a slimy body. That is B. Having slimy body will be snail and slug. So can you write 2 organisms here? No. You have to mention C2 here. Here, who are the remaining animals? Crab, bats, and bat. In that case also, can you write the names? No, you can't write the names. In that case also, what you have to do is, you can't write C2 again. You have to write C3. Okay, this is a little bit different than the previous example. So just have a look. Then I'm taking the second one. You put 2 there and A, So these two animals were in these two, that is, it was indicating snail and slug. So I'm taking having has a shell, that is snail, and the B will be don't have a shell. That is what? That is slug. Now just have a look. C2, this C2, only this C2, this 2 was indicated from here by using is all, it is indicating the 2, number 2. Can you see? This 2 is indicating here. So that is finished now, right? That's what I wrote the names. Only 2 animals were indicated by this one. No? So because of that reason, I wrote it. Then I'm writing 3. And that 3 was indicated by crab, bats, and bat. What are you going to write in that case? I'm putting A and write has wings and don't have wings. This will be B. Who has wings? Here, bat and also bats both are having wings. So can you write down their name? No. So in that case, you have to put C4. Don't have wings. Have to put P. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Don't have wings will be crab. So you can finish that crab. But in here, the C3 was indicated by these 3, right? Then again, you have to put 4, number 4 there, and start. So this 4 was indicated by what? Bats and bat. In that case, what is the characteristic that we took? Has ears, who are having ear, that is bat, and B is don't have ears, that is bats. Right? This 4, C4, this 4, right? This 4 is indicating by this. Take another color actually. Okay. So this is the way. Crab, bat, snail, slug, and bat. In that case, we divided it as having slimy body and don't have a slimy body. So as there were 2 animals in having slimy body, we can't write their names. So I put C2. So that C2 is 2 will be indicating here. So that 2 was indicated by snail and slug. So I have divided it having shell and don't have shell. In here, don't have slimy body will be indicated by 3. So this 3 will take has wings and don't have wings. So has wing, there are 2 creatures, they were bats and bat. So I can't write their name, so I put C4 there, and that 4 will be indicating here. So that was divided, has ears, bat, and don't have ears, bats. So the remaining one was don't have wings, it was crab. So this is the way that we are doing numbered keys. And if you need, you can go through these two. So the same characteristics I have taken. If you need, here also the same thing that I have done. But these characteristics may be changed the way you are taking, right? It doesn't matter. Somehow these key rules should be there when you are doing the spider key and whatever the numbered key also, you have to obey to the rules. So those are the special things about numbered keys and spider keys. If you have any problems regarding spider keys and numbered keys, you can put a comment, and when I have a time, I will solve those questions for you. So that is the end of this video series, and thank you for watching.